The stock market has been on a tear lately. It's been a bull market, even though we do not know who the president is going to be yet with the uncertainty of the election. So why is the market so bullish when we have an unresolved election right now as it stands, November 6th of 2020? So what the market does know and what they're looking at is the divided government. So there are checks and balances. So regardless of whether Biden wins or Trump stays in office, the Democrats control the House, the Republicans control the Senate. So what Wall Street knows is not a lot is going to change no matter who's in office. And at least some of the tax issues and things like that they were concerned about with a Biden blue wave is now off the table. So divided government is good. That's the whole purpose and point. That's why this is such a great nation, why our government has worked so well so long, and why we are the #1 nation in the world in terms of the economy, our GDP, things like that, and why the dollar is the world's reserve currency, because we do believe in the rule of law. We believe in checks and balances at all levels of government, from the White House all the way down. So that's what makes this country great, because we all have the right to our own opinions, our own voices. We have the right to have our voices heard, and we have a government that is built upon checks and balances so that it encourages questioning and healthy debate. So if one party or the other has the ability to do whatever they want, that's not good, Republican or Democrat. That's just not good. You want to have healthy debate, healthy discussion. You want to have opinions on both sides of the aisle, and you want to always take into consideration everybody's thought process, everybody's opinions, everybody's views, things like that. You always want to question, are we right? How are we right? Why are we right? Versus just thinking you're right all the time. But more importantly, how can we be wrong? One of the things that will hurt you the most is thinking you're right when you're not, or thinking that you know what's true when it's not. Those are the things that kind of hold you back and limit your ability to grow and to become great, whether you're a business, a country, a government, doesn't matter what it is. Investing in real estate, you always want to question everything. You always want to find out, how am I wrong? And more importantly, why am I wrong? And try to find the holes in what it is you're doing. And especially if you're looking at a real estate deal, a business opportunity, underwriting a property, whatever it is, how are you wrong? Why and how can your assumptions be wrong? And how do you make sure that you've calculated all the risk and hedged the downside? So that's why the markets are excited. They know that it's going to be, regardless of who wins, it's going to be pretty much like it's been the last few years, with a few little subtle differences here and there, but nobody's going to be able to ram any kind of legislation through without healthy debate, compromise on both sides of the aisle. And you will see stimulus coming soon now that the election is over. A lot of those politics of the election are going to be put away, especially once we know who's going to be in office. They're going to be much more likely to be able to start cutting those stimulus deals and get the money out to the people and the businesses that need it the most. So stay in there, hang in there, and hopefully we'll have this thing resolved soon and we can all get back to business as usual.